Jnana Yoga, Raja Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Karma Yoga. The 4 streams of yoga. You can work with the intellect, or work with the willpower, or work with the emotions, or use our day-to-day action itself into yoga. And what the goal of all this? Return home. You have to go back to our original state, from where we all have come from. That home is the sweetest home. Infinite bliss, infinite knowledge, infinite power, infinite freedom. That's what we all are. That's called moksha, the original state. What characterizes moksha? Moksha is characterized by no birth, no death, no changes. And it is a state from where the whole creation has come. Today we are talking about the path of Raja Yoga. The 18 verses that we chanted has been put forth into these 8 phases. Introduction, Bahiranga Yoga 2 to 5, Antaranga Yoga 6 to 9, hurdles and solutions 10 and 11, qualities and outcome. What are the qualities that a Raja Yogi possesses? And advanced Raja Yoga up to samadhi. What happens for such a person who has reached the highest at the time of death? How does he leave the body? And where does he reach when he leaves the body? 16 to 18. Raja Yoga is the name given to Patanjali Yoga by Swami Vivekananda. Why did he give that name? Why did he say that he is the king among yogas? Earlier, in our parampara, we had Jnana, Yoga, Bhakti and the Karma. All these things were used, and in different phases of history, we said Jnana Yoga is the supreme. And somebody said Bhakti Yoga is the highest. Somebody said, no, Karma Yoga you have to do, otherwise you can't do. But for the present times, so Vivekananda said, all these paths are necessary. Because the challenges that we face today is very, very sophisticated, multi-dimensional. We have challenges at the body level, prana level, mind level, emotional level, intellectual level. And we need therefore multi-dimensional approach. Therefore he said all these streams have to be called as yoga. Therefore he called Jnana as Jnana Yoga, Bhakti as Bhakti Yoga, Karma as Karma Yoga. What about yoga? He called it as Raja Yoga. Swami Vivekananda himself wrote the book of Raja Yoga, Patanjali Yoga. He took the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali and wrote the book. All other books are based on his teachings and lectures and workshops. Other people have done. That's the beauty of this Raja Yoga. Raja Yoga is the path of willpower, Patanjali Yoga. 196 sutras. So every yoga has the sutras. For Jnana Yoga, we have the Brahma Sutras. Bhakti Yoga, we have Narada Bhakti Sutras. For Raja Yoga, we have Patanjali Yoga, Yoga Sutras. What about Karma Yoga? We did not have. So Swami Harshanji Maharaj, the president of the Ramakrishna Mission in Bangalore now, he wrote the sutras for Karma Yoga. That's called Karma Yoga Sutra Shatakam. 100 sutras and Karma Yoga. He also wrote in this the Bhashya, the commentary. The Bhashya is in the style of Shankar Bhashya, very beautifully written. So therefore for all the 4 streams you have the sutras. Brahma Sutra, Padma Yoga Sutra, Narada Bhakti Sutra and Karma Yoga Sutra. Sutra is something like formula. E equals mc square, F equals ma, modern formula, like that, sutras are like formula, condensation of all the knowledge. Patanjali gives the whole dimension 196 sutras. He divides them into 4 parts called the padas, 4 padas. First, the samadhi pada, it gives you the summary. Then we have the sadhana pada, methods of practice, Ashtanga yoga. Then we have the vibhuti pada, advanced yoga. And last is the philosophy, the kaivalya pada, the mechanisms, how it works, and so on. But the most famous contribution of Patanjali is the Ashtanga yoga, the 8 dimensions of yoga, 8 limbs of yoga. All of you have been hearing Bahiranga yoga, Antaranga yoga, 2 parts. In Bahiranga yoga, you have the indirect way, whereas Antaranga yoga has the direct way. Bahiranga yoga consists of yama, niyama, asana, pranayama, pratyahara. Dharana, dhyana, samadhi is in the Antaranga yoga. All put together one of the 8 limbed yoga, 8 approaches to reach samadhi. Samadhi is the culmination. But what is the purpose of the yoga? All yoga which Patanjali talks about, he gives in the second sutra. Yoga chitta vritti nirodha. Yoga is to gain mastery over the mind. So this mastery consists of 2 aspects. One is to bring the mind to wonderful concentration, focusing of the mind, go deeper and deeper into the subject, unravel the mysteries. This is what we all are doing. In the scientific world, all intellectuals, logicians and brilliant scientists are all doing these things. That is, to go deep into the subject by powerful concentration. That alone is not adequate. There is a second dimension. That is, to come out of the thinking loop and remain calm, quiet, silent, go to the deeper and deeper levels of silence. Mana prashamarupaya yogaha, as Vasishtha said, calming of the mind, silencing of the mind is the second dimension. Therefore, both these things have to be done. Unfortunately, in our education system, we are developing only one. That is, a brilliant mind, sharp mind, intellectual mind, faster mind, quicker mind, dynamic mind, full of energy, faster, faster, faster. But we don't know how to slow down, and then calm down and silence the mind. So what we need today is to see that the mind becomes calm, quiet and silent. If you don't do that, you grow gigantic one front, you are pygmies on the other, big imbalance. That imbalance causes a lot of imbalances at the prana level, at the body level, autonomic imbalance, endocrine imbalance, imbalances in all organs and systems of the body, and leads to a large number of diseases. Therefore, the emphasis is prashamana. Prakashena shamayati the prashamanam. Deeply tranquil the mind and take the mind to deep calmness, peace, tranquility, silence. That is the key essence. Therefore, the objective of all these practices that we do is to reach that state. You must have good concentration, you must have good capacity to silence. Both aspects, like 2 wings. How does it happen? Yama and Niyama. He says you should do certain things, you should not do certain things. In every activity that we do, when you want to achieve some goal, there are sets of do's and don'ts, vidhi and nisheda. For example, you want to do the MSc in education, but you go on studying more and more of therapy, more and more anatomy, physiology and other things. Then what is going to happen? You are going to fail. Not that anatomy, physiology, pathology, pathophysiology and all these things are wrong. But what is your focus? Yoga and education. Similarly, when you are doing an MD in yoga rehabilitation, your emphasis should be in that direction, not in this. You go on studying history, geography and other things only, never study the things. What is going to happen? In the same way, when you want to gain mastery over the mind, you should do certain things, you should not do other things. What are the good things that you have to do? What you should not do has been prescribed by Yama and Niyama. Ahimsa, Satya, Steya, Brahmacharya, Aparigraha, Yama. Yama is set of what you should not do. You should not have violence, you should not steal, you should not have unnecessary sexual involvement and lying. That is, the falsehood should be removed. Then what is to be done? Shaucha, Santosha, Tapas, Swadhyaya, Ishwar Pranidhana, cleanliness, always smiling and smiling with happiness. And tapas, take any job you should complete, and and introspection, whether there is something wrong, why should I blame for all the suffering somebody else, maybe I am wrong. Introspection and surrender to the all-pervasive reality. Ishvara Pranidhana. These are the foundations which Patanjali gives. And on this foundation you have to build the building. If your foundation is not good, the whole building is going to collapse. Day by day, this thing should develop. But some people will specialize only in Yama, even one of them. Then you can reach the highest. What are they? Tapayati tapo nityapo rushishtihi swadhyaya pravachane vetinako modgalyaha tadhitapaha satyamiti satyavacha atitharaha. Satya. That is truthfulness was the one that he took and did the highest. That is Satya Harishchandra, Atithara Maharshi. Similarly, somebody else said, no, for me tapas. Tapayati tapo nitya paurusishti Maharshi. For me, entire life is tapas. And he did the highest moksha. So each is a path to the highest moksha. That is the implication of it. Then you come to asanas. How does the asanas help to calm down the mind, silence the mind? Today, most people practice asana as physical exercise. But what is the approach in Patanjali? The goal is control and mastery over the mind, to reach the moksha. How to do that? First, you must stabilize your asana. Your asana which you are doing, Sarvangasta, leg is moving like this. You should make it stable. That is the first step. Then you must keep the asana in the position for longer and longer duration. Then it is called chira. Sthira, chira. How to do that? Patanjali gives a trick. You must remove all the efforts when you are in that position. When you are in Sarvangasta, you must relax there. Relaxation is the one that can help you to stay longer and longer. If you don't relax, then you cannot maintain for a long time. Then when you maintain for a long time, mind is going to wander. Therefore what is said, Ananta Samapatti, you have to tune our mind to that all-pervasive, beautiful blue sky or an ocean. Anantata, you have to merge your mind to the Anantata. These are the three things that we have to do. So when you are doing asana, this is what you should do. First you must make it steady, maintain. When you are maintaining, the mind should be tuned to that infinite. Then you reach that state of perfection in asana, called Siddhi. What is the result of that? Tado dvandva anabhigataha. Then all your dvandvas will go away. The mind will become very stable, very steady, and the mind can reach the highest. So only through asanas a person can reach the highest moksha. Similarly, pranayama is to gain mastery over the prana. Using the breath, you can reach the highest. Slow down the breathing. Normal breathing rate 15 to 18 per minute. Go on reducing it. 10 per minute, 5 per minute, 3 breaths per minute, 2 per minute, 1 per minute. Then what should happen? 1 breath in 2 minutes, 1 breath in 3 minutes, 1 breath in 5 minutes. Slowly. Mind slows down and reaches the highest. Pratyahara. Your senses are rushing towards the object. You say, withdraw the senses from their sense objects. You become the master. This is called Dhamma. Bahirindriya nigraha damaha. That is pratyahara. Pratyahara. So you like it, you don't like it. Always the thing said, oh, I don't like it. I want this. That is the normal way your senses work. What you do to the senses? No. Control, control, control. They master over the senses, called process of sublimation. These are the ways by which in Bahiranga is. Then Antaranga directly handle the mind. Focus the mind fully, that is dharana. One single thought. You look at that, close your eyes and keep that picture, that Om in your mind, dharana. But if you want to keep it for a long time, again effortlessness should bring. So effortless dharana is dhyana. Tatra pratyaya ekatanata dhyanam. There is one pratyaya, there is a single thought in which you stay. When you stay for longer duration, you enter into samadhi. Samyaka dhyate is samadhi. The mind merges with the object. You become one with that omkara. And that is the samadhi. There is a quantum jump. The mind jumps from this level to a higher, subtle layer of the mind. That's called samadhi, super consciousness. What is the feature of the super consciousness? Very, very happy. And healing powers will go up. These are the 8 limbs for when he gives. Then at the advanced samadhis, higher and higher samadhi, 8 types of samadhis. And finally, the kaivalya, nothing but moksha, the ultimate goal. What is that? Our real home, infinite knowledge, infinite power, infinite freedom, and unchanging reality. This is the whole thing. So let us contemplate on these thoughts. Sit straight, with the eyes closed. Relax all parts of the body with a beautiful smile on the face. Take a deep breath and slowly breathe out. Now calm down the mind. As you slow down the breath, mind also calms down. Allow the mind to calm down more and more, more and more. Take it to complete silence. Not only silence outside, but silence inside is more important. The mind should silence itself. Keeping that calmness, peace, blissful awareness. Let us enjoy the whole day, doing any action, any classes we attend, any examination, no tension, no stress, and remaining in that blissful awareness. That is the real growth, that is the real pilgrimage. Come to Namaskara Mudra.